Hello and welcome, Lover Girl, to a brand new episode of Fairy Dust TV. I'm your host, Jen Burton, romantic fairy godmama for smart, successful, single women around the world. Today's topic, should I tell him I like him? Or even better, should you tell him that you like him? So today's episode is going to be the shortest of all Fairy Dust TVs yet, but a very powerful message for you to take into your beautiful brain and incorporate into your romantic endeavors. So, the answer to this question, should I tell him I like him, is yes, absolutely. But there's a caveat. Only if you can handle that he may not feel the same way about you in this moment. Now, note that men can change their mind about you as they spend more time around you and really love to be around you and enjoy your company. I've had that happen to me several times in my life. So maybe a guy wasn't physically interested in me from the get-go, but as he spent time with me, he enjoyed being around me, and then all of a sudden he's like, wow, she really is kind of cute, and now she's hot, and all of that can evolve. But you're not allowed to tell him that you're like him or interested in him if you're going to have a romantic emotional meltdown from it, meaning you shut down your options to all other men because he said that he wasn't interested in this moment. You can, however, tell him if you have no problem with that, okay? But there's also a second way to approach this scenario in a way that I think is more user-friendly for most women and a way that I like to use too. Okay, at bare minimum, this is number 2, at bare minimum, a man needs to know that you have interest in him or that you enjoy being around him. So how do you convey that? You convey that through playful banter, through flirting, and flirting doesn't always have to be sexual, but it can be, or even genuine enthusiasm when you see him, which is the most important. Now, I'm not talking fake enthusiasm. You can tell when somebody genuinely likes to be around you. So I want you to make sure that you're not closing down just because this guy that you find really attractive, that you really like, comes around. I want you to let him know, because here's a little known secret. Most men aren't that used to being hit on. It's not, even of the hottest of guys, they're not being hit on all the time. We have a lot of misconceived notions about what men think and what men know, and they're just as nervous as we are about this whole dating thing. Plus, they deal with a lot more rejection than we do in dating, believe it or not. So, and if I had to pick a side, I'd pick being a female any day over dating as a man. So ladies, cut these guys a little slack. Your dating life will go so much better if you feel uninhibited when it comes to expressing genuine interest in a guy and genuine like for being around him. Men are drawn to women that feel that way towards them. So let loose, okay? It says nothing about you. It says nothing negative about you at any point in time except that you genuinely enjoy his company. And that's sexy. Okay, lover girl, I answered your question. Should I tell him that I like him? And the answer is yes, with a caveat, or you can show him that you're genuinely interested through other means. That's what I've got for you today.